Hello and welcome dear friends. This video is brought to you by Mahendras.com, the Brahmas for Success. Today in this video we are going to discuss tips and tricks which is based on narration, means based on direct indirect speech. This is a very important chapter which has been asking in the examinations, especially in the SSC examinations. So just have a look. We start. Direct and indirect speech. Direct and indirect speech. We may report the words of a speaker in two ways. These are two ways. One is direct speech and another is indirect speech. So what is direct speech and what is indirect speech? Direct speech. Direct speech, when we quote his or her actual words, this is called direct speech. And second is indirect speech. It means when we report what he or she said without quoting his or her exact words. Mean to say that we are using our words to explaining the sentence which has been said by another person. So this is indirect speech. Note, indirect speech is also known as reported speech. Yes, indirect speech is also known as reported speech. So just have a look with the help of example. With the help of example, we may get the perfect command on the direct and indirect speech. Direct speech. It is written, Ram said, I am very late. Ram said, I am very late. Ram is the subject here and he is saying something. I am very late. So I is used for Ram because the sentence which is given in the direct speech is narrated by Ram. Ram said, I am very late. In indirect speech, the sentence is narrated, which has been narrated by Ram, but in indirect speech, the sentence which has been narrated but not by Ram. Ram said, I am very late, and in indirect speech, Ram is a subject, said that he is used here for Ram. He is used here for Ram. Ram said that he was very late. Just take help. Just suppose he is Ram. Ram said, I am very late. So this is a sentence which has been narrated by Ram. And this is another person. This is another person. Now he is narrating the sentence which has been narrated by Ram. So what should he narrate? Exactly. He must narrate this sentence because he is using the same sentence for Ram. Ram used I for himself. But when another person is narrating the sentence which has been narrated by Ram, so he used he for Ram because this sentence has not been narrated by this person. So this is the example, and you may get the command on with the help of example that which type of sentence is direct and which type of sentence is indirect. Continue. Rules for changing direct speech into indirect speech. There are some important rules which we follow to change sentence from direct speech to indirect speech. Rule number 1, remove inverted comma. Inverted comma is given either in double inverted form or in single inverted comma. It doesn't matter. So first of all, we should remove inverted comma in direct speech. When we are framing the sentence into indirect speech, so we should remove inverted comma in direct speech. He said, I am unwell. Double inverted comma is used here in direct speech, and we are going to frame the sentence into indirect. So it is necessary for all of us that we should remove double inverted comma in direct speech. Then we can convert into indirect speech. Therefore, he said that I am unwell. Sentence, he was unwell. So the very first thing is we have to remove double inverted comma or single inverted comma. Both commas can be used. Next. Rule number 2. No change in tense when reporting verb work in present or future. Now the question arises, what is reporting verb? Just have a look. In direct speech, she says. this verb is reporting verb. Indirect speech says this verb is reporting verb, and the verb which is given in the inverted comma or double inverted or single inverted comma, but which is given in inverted comma, is called reported verb. Is called reported verb. You must remember this thing, reported verb. Whenever you have to speak the reported verb, don't forget to use such type of link, reported verb. So you may learn this with the help of this trick, reported verb. So this is the reporting. Now the rule says when reporting verb works in present tense, as you are watching the video, says is a present tense. So the rule says that when reporting verb works in present tense or future tense, there will no change in the form of the reported speech. Example is here. She says Ram comes late. In indirect speech, she says that, because says is used here, so we don't have need to change the tense of the reported speech. We just copy Ram comes late. Another example, direct will say. This is future tense and reporting verb given in future tense. Same thing happens here. She will say that Ram comes late. No change will be done. So this is example. Now, rule number 3, changes in tense when reporting verb works in past. Now, this is the rule. Reporting verb is in past. We have learned that reporting verb in present and future. Then we have got that there is no change in the reported verb. But now we are going to the rule in which changes in tense when reporting verb in past. So, these are the examples. Simple present becomes simple past. When such type of changes will be occurred, when your reporting verb is in past, it is said, then we can changes accordingly. So just have a look. Simple present becomes simple past. She said Ram comes late. Ram comes late. This is an example of simple present. And indirect speech, she said that Ram came late. Comes is the example of simple present, and simple present becomes simple past. So the example came, because simple past is second form of the verb. Therefore sentences, she said that Ram came late. Present continuous becomes past continuous. She said Ram is coming late. Present continuous is, and past continuous, Ram was coming late. Therefore such type of changes will be occurred. Present perfect becomes past perfect, because this is said reporting verb is in past, therefore such type of changes will be occurred. She said Ram has come late. She said that Ram had come late. There is has come, which is example of present perfect, and it becomes past perfect. Had come should be used. Now next, present perfect continuous. Present perfect continuous becomes past perfect continuous. The example is Ram said, because it is in past, therefore changes. You are watching the changes. I have been living here for 2 months. Have been living is example of present perfect continuous, and we have to change this into past perfect continuous. So have been living here, we should change had been living here. This is example. Now simple past becomes past perfect. Yes, when the sentence in direct speech given in simple past, then we should change into past perfect. Ram said he wrote a letter. It's the second form of the verb, simple past, and it becomes past perfect. Ram said that he had written a letter. Same here. Past continuous becomes past perfect continuous. She said they were playing cricket. She said that they were playing. They were playing is the example of past continuous, and it becomes past perfect continuous. Therefore, they had been playing cricket. So these are the short tricks which you can get command on direct and indirect narration. Now, this is a very important slide for you. This is a very important. Just frame this slide in your mind and memorize this rule, because this is a very short way that you can get command the conversion and transformation of direct speech into indirect speech. Simple present. This is all the forms of present tense. Simple present, present continuous, present perfect continuous. These are the forms of past, simple past, past continuous, past perfect continuous. Now, how can we change the sentence from direct to indirect when the reporting verb is in past. So simple present, simple past. When sentence is simple present, it becomes simple past. Present continuous becomes past continuous. Present perfect becomes past perfect. Present perfect continuous becomes past perfect continuous. So this is the transformation from present to past. And now when the sentence in direct speech in past, just have a look. If the sentence given simple past, so arrow is indicating like that. When a sentence is in simple past, it becomes past perfect. When the sentence is in past continuous, it becomes past perfect continuous. It's a very simple way to learn. But there is a question arises by watching this slide. Sir, what about past perfect and past perfect continuous? Are you watching any indication or arrow? No. It means no change will occur. In the sentence, when in direct speech, the sentence is given in past perfect, no change will occur. When the sentence is given in past perfect continuous, no change will occur. So this is the tips and tricks. Note that when reporting verb is in past, can becomes could, may becomes might, will becomes would, and shall becomes should. So this is a conversion for your future tense. Now next, these are the important rules. Word expressing nearness in time or place and generally change into words expressing distance. Now becomes then, here becomes there, this becomes that, these becomes those, hence becomes thence, thus becomes so, ago becomes before, today becomes that day, tomorrow becomes the next day becomes the following day, yesterday becomes the day before, last night becomes the night before. So these are the words which we have to change when we are changing the sentence from direct to indirect speech. Next, indirect narration of interrogative sentence. When we have an interrogative sentence, then how can we change the form of direct speech into indirect speech? So these are the rules. Example says, Ram said to me, are you going there? This is an interrogative sentence. Ram said to me, are you going there? Now rules. Rule says, the very first thing that you should follow, say is changed into ask, wonder or inquire. It may said when it is given in the past form, then you can use your past form. If it is given as said, then you can use asked, wondered, inquired. The very first thing. Second thing, in close-ended questions. What is close-ended questions? When the helping verb is used just before the subject and interrogative sentence is framed. So this is close-ended question. In close-ended question, if or whether is used before the reported speech in indirect speech. Sentence is, Ram said to me, are you going there? Are is used here. Are is used here. Interrogative sentence, but WH word question is not using here. Are is used. Therefore, it is close-ended question. Because the helping verb is used before the subject, this is known as close-ended question. So the change is, Ram asked me, because we have to change according to the rule, and that may be used or not. No, that should not be used, because in such type of sentence, we should use if or whether in the place of that. So if or whether, you can use either if or whether. Are you going there? And according to the tense, if or whether, I was going there, because it is present continuous, changes into past continuous. So this is the example. Next, indirect narration of interrogative sentence, which is based on WH words, WH question words. Now, what should we say in the rules when we are converting direct into indirect speech in which close-ended question is not given, even WH word is added with this, then rules says, say is changed into ask, wonder, inquire when it is past. So asked, wonder, inquired. Rule number B, in open-ended questions, when WH word is used in the interrogative sentence, this is open-ended questions, no conjunction is used. No conjunction is used. Either, if, that, no conjunction is used. This is very important thing. When direct speech, WH word is given in interrogative statement, no conjunction is used. Neither you have to use if or whether, and don't use that. Very first thing, so in open-ended question, no conjunction is used before interrogative word. Interrogative word, who, where, what, WH words, etc. in indirect speech. And third point, reported speech is framed as an assertive sentence. It means to say that the sentence is given in interrogative. But in indirect narration, it is necessary for all of us that we should frame the sentence which is in assertive form, not in the interrogative form. It means verb plus subject is changed into subject plus verb. Verb plus subject. This is verb, this is subject. Verb plus subject, which is given here in the direct speech. Here, Ram asked me where I would go that day. You. Here is subject I. Verb will. It becomes word. This is verb. So subject plus verb here. Verb plus subject here. So these are the tricks which you may get. Command. No change in universal truth. When the sentence is in universal truth and the reporting verb is given in past or present or future, it doesn't matter. There is no change will be occurred in universal truth. The tense may not change if the statement is a universal truth or habitual action in reported speech. The teacher said the earth moves around the sun. In indirect speech, the teacher said that the earth moves around the sun. Now, changes in the pronoun of reported speech. Changes in the pronoun. How can we change the form of the pronoun which is given in the form of direct or indirect? So, when in the indirect speech, first person is given, then what should we do? When second person is given, what should we do? Third person is given, what should we do? So there are the rules. First person according to the subject, second person according to the object, and third person no change. Changes in the pronoun of reported speech. Here, Ram said to me, I am right, but you are wrong. I is a first person, and you is a second person. And rule says first person according to the subject. Subject is Ram, I is first person, so it should be changed according to the subject. Therefore, Ram said to me, Ram told me that what word we should use for Ram? Exactly, he should be used. So first person according to the subject. Second person is you, and you, second person is according to the object. Object is here me, and you is used by Ram for me. Now I am narrating the sentence, then what should we do? You becomes I because it changes according to the second person. And third person no change. Example, Ram said he is intelligent. He is a third person. He is a third person. And rule says third person no change. Ram said that he was intelligent, no change in third person. So these are the rules which you should learn, and keep visiting our mahendraguru.com website, and don't forget to subscribe our channel www.youtube.com/c/mahendraguru videos. These videos has been preparing and updating on this channel just for your success, and your success is our success. Thank you very much.